Hello, my Leos. Today I am going to do a general reading for the sign of Leo for April 2018. Um, you guys are one of my favorites. You guys, you're ruled by the sun. You're one of the most fierce fire signs, and for that I am going to use my cat cards. These are kind of rare. They're old. They're from like the 1970s. They're by Karen Kirkendall. At any rate, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these. They've already been pre-shuffled, but I'll go ahead and shuffle them a little bit more for you. In the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Spirit guides, ascended masters, Holy Spirit, give us some clarity for the sign of Leo 2018 April. All right, Leos. Let's see what we got for you. So far, we've had a lot of good energy today for a lot of the signs. A lot of you guys have been getting the same cards, so let's see what holds future for you, my fiery Leos. Okay, the first card we get is the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, the second card is the Lovers. Groovy. The third card is the Four of Swords. So that card kind of scares people a little bit, but in this deck, it's really kind of cool. This is kind of about slowing down and getting some rest and maybe catching up. Also to um, maybe the end of some fear and anxiety. And if you look really close, he's got some nice little fat cats down there, and he's kind of a fat guy himself, and he's just kind of chilling out. I like that. The next card is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is sometimes a little bit about delusions. It can be also too about sometimes it's like it can be a possible theft or maybe somebody stealing. But let's just see what it has to do in this case. For instance, let's see what the rest of the cards say. Your next card is the Empress. Gorgeous. Oh, and then we have the Three of Cups. We have the Three of Wands. Beautiful. Growth, 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 growth. The King of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. Okay, so to me, what so far what this is saying, okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles, and this guy, he's kind of studying. He looks like he's studying, and he's kind of contemplating about what he wants to do with his future, and he's kind of enjoying himself. He's reading a book, and he's got all these little happy fat cats around him. So the Page of Pentacles is about a message that is possibly coming to you, and this could be, it could definitely be about finances. That's definitely a possibility. And then the second card is the Lovers. So for me this month, it's looking like this could definitely be about a relationship. But the Lovers card is also Gemini energy, and it could also mean that there may be a decision that needs to be made. The Four of Swords, like I said before, is about taking a break, maybe taking a break from maybe some anxiety or some struggle, or maybe after something traumatic or just some drama that's happened. It's like kind of taking a break and kind of looking at things and getting a little respite. Like I said, the Seven of Swords, if you look really closely, this guy has a little cat up here and he's kind of in a bubble. So this is kind of like delusional energy or not truth. When I said that it could be about stealing or about maybe lying or something, this could be you. This could be a delusion that you have about a relationship, about a partnership. This could be several things. So just keep into consideration that this is a general reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, and so then you have the Empress. The Empress is about ideas. It's about fertility. It's about growth. Um, she's about she's about temperance. She's about balance. So to me, it seems like whatever it is that's going on with you, that there needs to be a little harmony and balance in your life. If you're working, you may be working too hard. It may be time to slow down. Also, too, you've got the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is usually generally about emotions, and a lot of times it can be about celebration. It can be about some type of celebration like a birth announcement, a graduation. It could be possible marriage, but it could also just be getting together with people that are like-minded and maybe possibly building a partnership or some type of an alliance with friends, because cups are about emotions. The next card that you get is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. It's about growth. Wands are about growth. They're about ideas coming to fruition. So this is about planting these seeds and waiting for them, to grow and to heart. You're waiting to harvest them. It's definitely could be about a new career. This could be about a new creative endeavor, maybe that you have with other people that you're going to collaborate with. Um, Also, too, it's very possible that this could be about a relationship that is no longer serving you and that you need to let go or maybe take a break from because it feels like it could be a little bit delusional. Um, um, or it, I'm also feeling some other energy of possible this relationship is not, this feels like an unrequited type of love relationship because then you get the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is kind of about standing up for yourself and getting rid of situations, cutting people out, getting rid of situations that no longer serve you. Um, this is an air sign energy like Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So I'm not exactly sure. You keep getting this Gemini energy, and it could be about a relationship with a Gemini. And this could be male or female. It also too because you have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about hanging on to something. It doesn't necessarily just mean financial. This may be about hanging on to a relationship that no longer serves you, and you're seeing the writing on the wall, and it's time to let it go. With the Empress, she is about standing up for herself and movement and growth. And, this relationship maybe just needs a break, or you're waiting for something else to come into the relationship. Um, it could possibly be, it could also too be the beginning of a relationship that you're not sure about, or that maybe you have delusions about, or, maybe you fear that, maybe this person's married and you're waiting for them to separate. To me, it just feels like there's a lot of fear in this relationship because you do have the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So you may not trust this person, or this person may not trust you, and you might have done something to make this person not trust you. They might have, in turn, done something to make you not trust them, and you're kind of waiting and biding your time to find out what they're really like. People don't hear what you say; they see what you do. The next card you got was Temperance. So, and that goes hand in hand with the Empress. So this is definitely about getting some balance and harmony. Maybe if the relationship started out really quick, it may fizzle out. But this also just means that maybe give it a little time. Don't rush it. The next card is the Devil card. The Devil card is also about Capricorn energy, but it's also about codependency. It can also be about, not just substance abuse or, alcohol or drugs. It could be, this is this card of self. This is also ego. So are you in this relationship for your ego? Is it feeding your soul, or is it feeding your ego? So it feels like, and this could be a lot of sexual energy as well. So, if this relationship is just to benefit you physically, it may not feeding your needs emotionally. It may not be fulfilling in the heart at all. Next, you get the Hangman. Got a lot of major arcana here today, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay, so with the Hangman, this just kind of means that you're a little bit in limbo, or you're thinking about it or contemplating it. This could also be a martyr. This could be, staying in this relationship because it serves your ego but not your needs, and it may be time to let this go. The next card you get is the High Priest, and they don't normally have a High Priest in any other deck, but the High Priest is about knowing. This is about, the High Priest is kind of like the High Priestess, where, in the Oracle of Delphi, it says, know thyself and nothing in excess. So, maybe if you've been partying too much, or Maybe if this relationship is just satisfying your ego and it's codependent, this may be saying, hold up, back off, maybe look at the situation a little bit longer, a little bit further. And this doesn't necessarily even mean that this is a lover. This could be a partnership. This could be definitely a business relationship that, maybe possibly it's definitely one-sided, or somebody is, possibly not telling the truth. It could possibly mean that someone's hanging on a little bit tighter than they should and maybe being a little selfish. It doesn't feel one-sided. There's no temperance, there's no balance in this relationship. However it may be, if it's a partnership or a friendship. Then you have the Chariot. The Chariot is about movement, growth. It could be movement into a new home. It could be a trip. It could be travel. It could be a new car. It could be, even a short trip. But this is talking about moving on. Letting go of things that no longer serve us is one of our greatest attributes. I'm also going to get a couple more cards that will give us a little clarity. The bottom card was the Queen of Cups, so this could be the female or male in this relationship, and that's about emotions. Um, and also too, she's got a lot of generosity. So it could be that you're in a one-sided relationship where this person may care about you more than you care about them, but you stay in the relationship, maybe using them. I hate to say that. And it may be the other way around. You may be hurting someone's feelings unbeknownst to you, or it just may be a relationship of convenience. At any rate, you got the Five of Pentacles, and if you look at her, she's not really happy, even though she has these five pentacles. She's kind of bored with this situation, and she's not really happy. And this kind of feels like a burden. So if this relationship is a burden to you, to me, it feels like that it's possibly time to move on. I'm going to pull another few cards and try to get some clarity out of this for you. Let's find out what the Devil card is about. Maybe see what kind of action we need to take for this. This could also be because Mercury's in retrograde right now, this might be a possible lover from the past coming back that is not a good relationship for you, and that you need to walk away from it and stay away from it. This also, because you have the Temperance and Balance, this may mean that that's what you're contemplating doing, that you may get a lot of backlash for this, even though you felt like you got a lot out of this relationship, but maybe it was time for you to move on, and you did, and maybe it's now that it's reappearing. Last month we had a double full moon. Mercury went into retrograde, so with Mercury in retrograde, a lot of times lovers from the past come back, and we revisit that. Also, too, Jupiter's in retrograde right now, and Jupiter is the planet of broadening and expansion. So a lot of times right now we may be feeling lack and doubt, and with March 30, the last day of March, we had that double full moon, and it was in Libra. So right now we can be feeling lonely. We can be feeling almost desperate, and the wanting of a relationship from the past. Even if it didn't work out, we may be willing to try again because we're lonely. And you Leos, you need love. You need to be, you need your ego boosted. You need you need to be told how great and wonderful you are. But be careful that you're doing that not just for ego's sake. Make sure that you're doing this to fulfill your heart. Getting back in a relationship that's not emotionally satisfying, just if it's physically satisfying, you can get stuck in that. And right now it's time for growth. Right now it's time for broadening your horizons. It's time for moving on. Let's get a little bit more clarity. Ace of Swords. All right. Okay, so this is talking about triumph, victory, success, cutting things out of your life that no longer serve you. This is going to give you the strength to move on and step away from that relationship or whatever that thing is. This could definitely be a codependency. This could be a dependency. It could be alcohol, drugs. It could be blowing money. It could be anything that you do in great excess. So, with this Devil card, being that you have Temperance, this could also be really talking about maybe slowing down on the drinking, or even, maybe if you're in multiple relationships, maybe this is saying it's time to maybe choose one or let them all go and try to find one that's more fulfilling. With the Chariot, I believe it's time for moving on for you guys. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. This is balance. This is harmony. See, they're playing their little whatever those are. Not sure. But anyway, this is about abundance. This is about love. This is harmony. This is success. I think that right now, I feel like that what's going on with you in the month of April, Leo, is that it's time for you to kind of take a look at yourself and have your mind on your money and your money on your mind. This is time to get career minded. This is time to let go of things of the past that no longer serve you. Let go of the things that are feeding your ego and not your soul. This is time for with the balance and the temperance, it's time to slow down, take care of yourself. You have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so whereas before you had the Four of Pentacles where this guy's kind of hanging on, he's kind of selfish and greedy. This is giving. This is loving. This is abundance. This is about sharing. So I really feel like this is coming for you. And this could also be career move and change. This could also be about, holding out for somebody better for yourself, whether this is an end of relationship, a new relationship coming in, or a relationship from the past. I'm going to do another deck. These are called Pages of Schuster. And these are a really old deck. They're kind of strange. They're from the 70s. They're not around anymore, so really hard to find. Let's just kind of get some clarity, spirit guides, if you can give us a little clarity on April, the month of April 2018 for our Leo friends. Give us a little clarity on what's going on with this month. A whole bunch of them just fell out. Oh. The first card that you get are the Holy Bees. These are busy bees. So what I feel like is that possibly right now what you're going to need to do is you need to focus and change your focus on business, on being busy, keeping yourself busy, being creative, doing things that for your growth. See the little flowers in there? This is about, fertile grounds here. So this is like new beginning with this Ace of Swords. This is about it being about you. And you guys are, you guys are confident and, you're very money-minded and business-minded. A lot of times you're entrepreneurs. So this is saying that maybe this month just take a break and work on you, on your finances, on your career, on your business. Maybe the love sector maybe this month maybe needs to go by the wayside. Maybe if somebody you're hanging on to, just because you don't want to be alone, maybe it's time to let that person go. The next card you get, and I think every sign has gotten these cards. They're kind of hard to see, and I apologize for that. But there's little butterflies in here. This is about transformations. This is about growth. This is about moving away, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the little bees here. They're fertilizing, they're pollinating, they're growing. So this is about growth. I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth and expansion for you this month, especially in your financial sector. Good for you. Oh, lovely. The wish fish. This means that there's going to be a lot of new people coming in this month. This could be definitely a business collaboration. Definitely, if you're going into a new business and you're getting new business partners. This means that a lot of people are going to transpire with you to help you. This feels like that this month that you're really manifesting, manifest. Beautiful. I love this for you guys. Here you are. Leo, that's you. And see the stars up there? This is you. This is courageous. This is, you Leos, this is, you're so powerful. You have so much enthusiasm. You're ruled by the sun. You're badasses. Okay. So this is saying, pick yourself up by your bootstraps this month and, really go out there and kick butt because that's who you are. That's who you're about. This is about getting the stars aligned. It's right. It's about having the stars aligned right now for you. This is about coming out of the winter and coming into the spring. It's new beginnings. I really feel like this is success for you because Leos they want to be successful. It's about the car they drive, the house they live in, what they wear, and about who they hang around with. You guys are all about it. So I feel like this month for you guys is really about getting yourself together. If it's going back to the gym, go back to the gym. If it's about being healthy, it's about eating right. Trying to get that summer bod. You're all about it. So if you've kind of been in the doldrums, remember Mercury's in retrograde until the 15th of this month, and you'll have a week of shadow phase. But being that you got your own card in here, I mean, this is saying, show them what you can do. Show them that you're a lion. I mean, this is about loving yourself. This is about looking at yourself in the mirror every day and saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. And receiving your blessings for that day. This is about putting positive energy into the universe. Today I intend that I'm emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically well. Today I intend that I attract positive people into my life that enrich and enhance my life. Today I intend that I have everything I need to meet my needs. So I really feel like this is going to be a good month for you. I really feel like this card just kind of happened to come. This is about turning your back and walking away from things that no longer serve you. People, places, things. That's about walking away. And then this kind of just happened to sneak out. Shooting for the stars. This is money. This is finances. This is career. This month, like I say, kind of work on yourself. Do some repair from a damaged or bruised ego. Let go of things that no longer serve you, Leo. Take care of yourself. Be confident again. That's who you are. Remember, you're the badass of the sign. So go out there and kick butt. Go out there, kick butt, and take names. You guys have a wonderful month, and I will see you next month. Love and